Sweet! Thank you very much for the sub. And let's start the show right now.
Oh my god.
And it's the Berzerk Podcast, ladies and gentlemen. Patricia, there we go. How you guys are doing, including you, and not Mike.
Yeah,
Mike is too fancy. And actually, we just missed another sub. Somebody subbed while during the intro. Schwarzization just subbed with the a Twitch sub. Thank you. No, it's an actual sub. $4. Thank you very much for the sub, man. Really appreciate it. Hang on, I'm gonna get punched in the face. We'll do that. We'll do that.
I am the last tool now.
Aha! You're the last tools. Schwarzization has joined the battle. Thank you very much for the sub, man. Really appreciated. So Kojak, how was your stream?
Busy. Very busy.
I think I may have destroyed it a bit.
You did. I was like, I can't really do a giveaway. And then you came in, you're like, do it or you're fired. And I was like, all right.
Oh, shit.
And then I got like 10,000 followers before his sub, so I had to wait for that.
I was wondering if the tool was broken, actually. At one point, I was like, I think there's something broken somewhere.
Yeah, I thought that too, and then the actual sub did pop. So no, it was just that many followers.
You had like 23 followers like in 30 seconds or something like that. Like 27 people just talk to each other and say, okay, let's do it now. Boosh! And did
Either that, or people thought they had to follow to be a part of the giveaway.
Ah, okay. That's fine. That might be
because that's a thing that does happen a lot.
Yeah. Follow channel and you'll be part. Yeah, that's a good point. Nice. And how many giveaway did you end up? And you made like you broke the record actually. Like 250 people were in the giveaway or something like that.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I think the highest I saw was 258.
Okay, I never saw that actually. So yeah. I mean that's the high score. There we go. You broke it.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
Nice. Etienne, what's up? You've been smiling a lot lately.
Yeah. I just made the last strike in my war with Mark of doing Photoshop the face on the room people.
Give us a little more detail.
I want to show you guys what I did to Mark.
Give us some
What?
Holy crap!
Okay.
What is that shot? Kill it with fire! Oh my god.
Yeah. Mark actually just pasted my face on the dog from the room. No, actually I started the war. I pasted his face on what was it called? The kids on the room. I pasted his face so he was hugged by Tommy Wiseau. And then he put my face on the dog, and then I put his face on Lisa.
Lisa. When will it stop? Oh, hi,
just gonna
Mark.
keep escalating.
Yeah, I think it will keep escalating. I have 2 or 3 moves up my sleeve.
I think the ultimate one is when one of you guys finally photoshops your face onto Tommy Wiseau.
Yeah.
That will be, you can't get any higher.
My next attack, but I don't know if I will do it, is, you know when there's a sex sequence with Tommy Wiseau and Lisa? Just Photoshop his face on Lisa.
Oh my god. Okay, so that's when it's gonna be...
I think this is too far. This is my nuke. I keep it, if it's going too far, I will send the nuke.
Yeah, you send it and then you say like, well, now we're all son of a bitches. You don't even laugh anymore. Whoa, new donation! I can't read anything. Oh, thank you very much, man. Thank you very much. I cannot read it. Hang on. Whoa!
You're so far away.
Yeah, hang on. You'll be... next follow train, please. Thank you very much, man. I forgot the alerts. I think it's the very first donation we get on the Berzerk Podcast. I thought I was deactivating all the alerts.
I think we've gotten one.
Yeah. Like in the last 20 episodes. It's episode 20 already, by the way.
I know.
Yeah, how about we celebrate that with a little something?
Oh shit.
More
giveaways.
More giveaways! And Ursabot is there. Get out, Ursabot. Get out of there. And while people, so you can just say anything, guys, as you see, your name will appear in the giveaway right there. This already, damn! 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90.
Yeah, this is gonna be crazy. How many people are watching the show right now? You have 430 people watching.
130. Okay, so while the names are piling up, guys, I'm gonna switch to the Mega Bob intro so we can talk about this new update we just squeezed in a single week. Let's do that.
Yeah.
A new update! New blood system for Steam! Challenges for early players and new recipes, and also the quiz on how building times, and as well, bugs and bugs has been squished. Lots of bugs have been squished today, including one really massive one this morning that Kojak just have been able to finish up today. Extinguish the fire.
Yeah.
All right, we have 160 people. I'm gonna start this, so it's gonna be like this, guys. I'm gonna mute it a bit, so we can discuss on top of the giveaway. And Larkland, if you're around, prepare your diamonds. Prepare to give the diamonds to everyone. So Kojak, what happened today?
So, this morning I found out that the recipes that I added yesterday, just before we did the update, I didn't notice that the elixir was marked as a unique item.
Oops.
Yeah. Which is a problem because it can be made out of materials that are freely available, so you can make as many of them as you want, but the moment you collect more than one, you only ever get one.
Oopsie!
Is that fixed?
Yes.
Yeah.
I immediately fixed it. I immediately pushed new versions to iOS, to web, to Steam, to Android.
Yeah.
I pushed new versions everywhere.
And I've tested up, by the way. I've tested up on my iOS. So you pushed it on this flight, right?
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, I downloaded it and I finished my crafting because it was like only 3 minutes left on my crafting. I was like, ooh, I'm gonna wait a bit, and then yeah, I collected them all and I got like 4 of them, so it's all good.
Cool.
It's all good.
Yeah. That was a pretty huge problem, but I sent Larklin a debug build, and anybody that has a problem with it, if you've made like 10 of them and you didn't notice that you didn't collect them, we track stats. We track stats for how many you should have. We track stats of how many you've made. We track stats for how many you've used. So the tool that I gave Larklin will spit out all those stats, and then we can fix it up accordingly.
All right, sweet. That was a quick fix, man. Kudos on that.
Yeah, it was a simple fix. It was literally just like, instead of create
Boolean.
unique item, create arcane item.
Yeah. It was just like a boolean to change.
Yep.
Yeah, but still you have to push it everywhere and and debug it as well. Not debug it, but be sure that we can support the people to have it. Fortunately, the elixir takes 1 day to create, so like you cannot really make 27 of them like this. So at least there was that. But yeah, good job on fixing that up and catching that up, actually. I don't know who found the bug first, I don't know what happened or whatever, but I just saw this morning, hey, we found a bug and we're about to fix it, and I'm uploading it. So when I wake up this morning, everything was taken care of. So I was like, oh, okay, that's a good day. And I went back to watching porn.
Imagine me. I just learned about that bug right now, and it's already fixed.
That's an efficient team.
Yeah,
That's
There you
a
go.
really freaking efficient team. That's
Like
the
greased
Berzerk
lightning.
team.
I mean, it's better than my morning because I woke up to, oh god, everything is on fire. Why can't we do this? You were such shit people. Nah, mostly it was just Larklin going, hey, so is this supposed to be unique? And I'm like, oh, fuck.
Somebody said, and then I went back to porn. And then Etienne said, imagine me. No! That was not in the same context.
Was that part of the same thought?
I think,
imagine Lisa with marked face.
I was about to say that people will go nuts already and do fan pictures of me and you. Because me and Mark is such... apparently something on internet.
Oh yeah!
That was so good.
You forgot that,
bring
right?
that back.
I don't know
How
where...
can I forget that?
Oh, man. Yeah, so apparently some people... And we didn't know about that. There was like... It's an art that has been done like 4 years ago. But has been found by the community recently. And it's Berzerk me and Berzerk Mark kawaii relationship. Nothing porn. It's just like having a good... Oh, there we go! Schwarzization is our winner!
Hey.
Sweet! You deserve that, man. Sweet. But yeah, there's a weird fan picture of me and Mark for some reason. Rule 37, right? 34, 37? I don't remember the moment.
I don't know what the rules are
34. I
anymore.
think it's 34.
I remember that. My favorite part of that picture is that you're the one with like the blush marks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm definitely the lady in those two. I'm definitely. Well, make more sense just in case of the physique is makes more sense. You know, Mark is like 1 foot taller than me, so that would have been weird. Not weird, but yeah. Oh, somebody just subbed and I didn't get it. What the hell? Do I not have the widget here? I do have the widget here. What's
Weird.
happening? How come I didn't get it? Oh, it's just not there yet. No, hang on, hang on. Etienne, you'll be the latch tool for a bit.
Oh no!
You're
We're
a
both the latch
tool.
jewels.
You're both latch tools.
I'm not a tool.
There you go.
Oh, damn it.
Joe Sugya has joined the battle. Thank you very much for the sub, my friend. Thank you so much. Okay, update. Zomboidal, the first thing on the list, the biggest chunk on the list was the blood system. And I think
Yup.
that's... Maybe we should end with it, or we should start with it, I don't know, but that's a big piece of discussion. Last time we tried to talk about bloods and bloodstones, it took 2 hours and a half.
Yeah, but I think since now it's done, I don't think it will take that much time. So yeah, we done it.
Oh, okay, there
Moving
you go.
on.
Next
We done what we talked for 2 hours last time.
Well, according to the chat right now, I can see that the blood system is being appreciated.
Yeah, people really like it.
Fuck yeah, we have succeeded.
Yeah.
And what was it yesterday, Kojak? It was like, if you don't like it, I don't mind because the number says that people love it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the numbers say people are loving it. Actually, you know what? Fuck it.
We had one review on Steam that was bad, but it didn't do.
Yeah.
The guys say everything is fixed, everything to complain, they fix it, and now it's positive.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is pretty great. This is a good statement of what the Bloodstone and all the change we made for Steam did.
Yeah, I think so too. I've even seen a couple of reviews. Like one of them is still negative, but the bit about Bloodstones that he really didn't like, it's just all stricken through. And he says, you know, the team has updated this. This is now no longer a problem.
Oh, nice, nice.
Like even the ones that are still negative, they've reflected or re-edited to reflect the new system.
Sweet,
Yeah.
Sweet.
Which
It's a
that's all I can ever ask for.
It's a success then. That was a last minute, not a last minute change, but I'm really surprised that Kojak and Etienne has been able to work on that in like one single week. You know, I've worked on it a little bit on the last bit, in the presentation, but
it was a chance that you were there because I think I made some mistake on that part.
Yeah, basically Kojak said, "Is it okay, Etienne?" And Etienne said, "Yeah." And you had like a hot dog and a Pepsi and a beer. It's like, "Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, go ahead. I'm about to go to sleep. Leave me alone." And
there
then
was one thing we should say though. This was supposed to go out on Monday, so I was trying not to be too picky.
Yeah. So Etienne said like, "Yeah, seal of approval. That's all good." And then I was like, I'm gonna look at it and just in case. And like there was a bug, not a big bug, but there was a way to just spam all your bloodstones and fuck up the entire game. And the presentation was kind of weird. It was not on point.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just went there and went, "Oh, I don't like this, and this is not perfect." So yeah, I made my little princess and changed a bunch of things. But for the better, I believe for the better.
Yeah, it's for the better. Yeah. It's for the better. My way would be meh, but we would have it on Monday. Your way is better, but it's taking a couple of days more.
Yeah, when I deliver stuff, it's fast but broken.
Yeah! It's the max power way. It's a bad way, but faster.
There you go. Well, what the hell is that? You have it.
That's what you wanted.
That's what you wanted.
It's done.
And the number says you people love it.
Yeah, god damn it.
But weirdly enough, there was one thing that we did remember this week. We watched where the player on Steam left the game, and it was exactly when the Devil Deal appeared for the first time. So we had to fix that.
Because we had some stat. We're spying you guys. We're spying you. We're collecting data. Your email, your account. No, not that data, but the the progress. We have some stuff to say, like if there's a massive drop somewhere, like where does people quit the game? So we saw that there was a huge drop in player the first time that the Devil Deals was collected. So we lost like 10 or 20% of users when the first Devil Deal was opened. So there was clearly a problem over there, you know. The Devil Deal is supposed to be a power-up. It's supposed to be a bonus, and then people just left the game instead, you know. So yeah, there was definitely a problem. So I'm glad we fixed it. I'm glad that you guys like it as well.
So I think for the Bloodstone, not Bloodstone, but the blood
system.
Blood system. I think we ran a lot last week. So I think we can go on the second point.
Yeah. What was the second point again? Is hang on. I don't remember. I don't remember. Hang on. I'm gonna stop this. There you go. What the hell? Somebody just saw that. What's that? Somebody hopers. Okay, whatever. New challenges for your early player.
Yeah. One of complaint that people on Steam told us too is that you are required to click an insane amount of time at the beginning of the game, and when you time portal, it's a while till the game allow you to just don't click that much anymore. So we decided to reduce that time by creating 2 challenges early in the game that will give you item that will increase your non-clicking power.
Yep.
And give you better way to go faster in the game after your first time portal. So I think it's worked really well. We just need to see after that what the community think. If we still get the message that there's too much clicking at the beginning of the game, because later in the game you don't have to click at all. But yeah, at the beginning, too much clicking.
I actually like the way the clicking works now on our side, you know, because I've played a couple of other idle game, and after a while you don't require. There's no value to click, at all. For example, adventure capitalism, you don't click like after 5 minutes of gameplay, and clicker heroes, by the end, it's getting harder and harder to just click, so you just go in idle, but the way we have it, where you can actually skip faster to the next monster by clicking, that will be valuable for the rest of the game, So if you just want to go faster, a little quick boost, you can click. Otherwise, you just you can just wait for the idle time. So I like it, actually.
Yeah.
Agreed.
And I know that when we actually made that, a lot of people were against it. I do remember that. When we made the fast travel on click.
Yeah.
It was a debate. It was a huge debate.
Is it?
Hang on, I'm playing some Vital right now. By the way, just going on World 5. I'm about to finish World 5, by the way.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, maybe
But
not about
soon there will be.
Oh.
Well, you can go to.
Oh, well, that's
Next
the what's,
update.
That's the what next. That's the
Yeah,
future.
we're not
We're not
Yeah.
there
We're not to
yet.
what's next yet.
I'm not talking more. Not talking more.
Okay, so that was the new challenges. So new challenge for new player. We have a new recipe as well now.
Yeah.
Yeah, new recipe. Why did we put those new recipe?
For people to be able to spend their prison.
Yeah. Yeah, basically we had not two problem, but two things we wanted to address. Yeah, Monkey Man, that was so close. Monkey Man is our winner. Sweet. Yeah, two things. First, this update was basically only for new player, so we just wanted to have a little something to give to late gamers as well, to late gamers. So we just wanted to give it a little something, and also like the prism is good, but after a while you have like a lot of them, so we just wanted to have a prism sink, and that's what we did. Can we say the recipe out loud? I believe it's already on wiki, right?
Yeah, people already know about it.
Okay.
And I've gotten a lot of feedback about the recipes actually, so we can tackle that after we.
Yeah, I saw on Discord there's one guy saying that they really, really dislike it, and
Yeah, that's the general consensus that I've gotten from the feedback too.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oops. Okay, so they don't want, let me guess, the opening the door to crafting splinter / shard is the problem. Is that it?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Yep. That is exactly the problem.
Okay.
Yeah, the new recipes make the game a lot more active. I think the problem is that once we allow that to happen, people feel like if they're not rushing it, they're falling behind.
Okay, yeah.
And it was the same kind of perception for the clicking for the new houses, where people feel like, oh my god, if I'm just not clicking forever, I'm falling behind,
Okay. So it's the good old discussion that if I play more, I'm gonna get bonuses, but I don't want it to be like necessary to progress.
Yeah, and I mean, it's... Yes.
the thing I saw in that is, as I said with Simon and you yesterday, you cannot rush that because at the beginning you will have a lot of because you need the mason pot and what is the other item, the elixir, and the elixir and the it's basically a potion and what is the other the catalyst.
Yep.
You cannot have an unlimited amount of that. After a while, you will just have not one left.
Yeah, it takes a
So
lot to create only one.
Yeah, and so there's an end to that. There's an end to that. It's like making all your shard into greed. The bigger shard, it's the greed and the mayhem shard. So there's an end to that. You cannot just go and rush that.
Yeah.
After a while, it will just go to. You will get one for maybe 2 or 3 weeks of farming. So after a while, problem will be fixed. But yeah, for now, you have to rush it if you want to go as fast as you can. But
yeah, well, I do remember. That's funny because that's exactly the debate we had internally, me and you, Etienne. And I was just like very careful of opening the door to crafting multiplicative stuff. Just as PZ Radnak said, I was super careful on just like, okay, if we open this up, we have to make it very slow and very, not tedious, but very hard to make. But we do open the door. I still believe that the amount of stuff that you need to do to create only one splinter takes a lot of time. And it's not active like I have to tap for 5 minutes, You can just like leave the game. Like what I usually do is just I do a time portal and then I go get all the chests and then I just wait to clear the world, and then when I'm done I do the time portal and I rinse and repeat, So it doesn't take too much of my time. I'm just collecting items, and then when I have a bunch of them I can create a shard. But it doesn't create me a feeling of like, oh, I have to rush and now make a time portal and do it again and do it again. To me, as a player, it doesn't create that effect, So I don't feel obligated to play to have more items and create those shards. So that's me, and again, we want to check it out with the rest of the community, because we definitely don't want to put something in there that you guys don't like. But yeah.
There's a thing though. I think it's better that it give you a goal. You have to craft all these things. It's better that you have to craft that. It's like right now I'm just crafting to get the pearl. And it's better to have a goal. I think the worst thing that can happen if when you go to your to one of the mechanic in the game, would it be the combat system or the crafting system? If you go there and you just I have nothing else to craft. There's nothing interesting to craft right now. So this is the worst thing that can happen. Just making ghosts and prism for no reason. I think this is worse than just having it give you a goal, something to do.
That's a good point.
Craft for.
That's a good point. I mean, we definitely want to have something in the craft that there's a fallback solution. There's a bunch of additive stuff that makes the game, that makes you progress really freaking fast. But if you have nothing else to do, at least you have that thing that you can do. It's basically the reason of the existence of the ghosts, actually. And that's why we made one button to fast craft those ghosts. Because we don't want the player to see an empty slot and just do nothing with that. It's always have to craft something. So that's why we just made a button. You don't have time to craft anything, just click that button and go ahead. So and now people have a shit ton of prism, but don't know what to do with them after a while. So yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah. And I think that's also another general consensus, because when I pulled up the thread for people kind of debating the new recipes, half the people were saying like, oh my god, like this is the only thing that's worth it to make anymore is just, make the potions, make the death mugs, and then make ghosts and splinters. And then the other people were like, well, to be fair, the only reason why we were making crests and gems and stuff is because we had nothing better to make.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And once you do the pearl, you have a couple of. Imagine you're a new player and you just unlock the crafting mechanic. What are you gonna do first? Is it that, or you will do the pearl? You will try to get the shard that you already have into mayhem and war shards, mayhem and greed. There's a lot of small mission that you have to craft for. So it's just another one.
Because I want to add something, actually. The first cube that you make, the tablet cube, Is it? No, it's the potion. Okay, so the first potion that you create, the first elixir, gives you a bonus of like 5,000%. So that gives you like a really good advantage. Now, if you take that potion to create a splinter, you're gonna lose that huge advantage to have only 10% of benefits, because that's the splinter, that's what it does. So you better create another elixir, because if you create another elixir, you'll actually double your DPS. And then when you make another one, you will add 50% of DPS as well. So you have to basically have 10 elixir, and with the 11th elixir, you better have a splinter with it, you know, because you only have like an edge of 10% with the splinter, etc. So, and do that with all the big item that we did, the potions. What's the other one? The chalice. Is that it? Mason jar? Okay, so the mason jar is the same thing. You have to basically have 10 mason jar, and with the 11th one, you better take the splinter, you know? So, yeah.
I don't think it's the end of the world for these new recipes. I think people are overreacting a bit. Mostly because, and it's been a problem since, like, we rolled out the arcane, but the shards are just so powerful that nothing else kind of compares in terms of just like progression, you know? I'm really excited after we roll out World 6 and 7 and we start to fill World 5, 6, and 7 with more systems and more mechanics and more content. I'm super excited to start rolling out stuff that's like an alternative to shards, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think this is the main goal for the rest of the season.
Yes.
To have more stuff that are alternative. I think there's shard. There's also Call. Call was the first alternative. It's a with drop skull to increase the power like a shard. It's also even better than shard because it's time 3. Time 2. So shards is Cal is like a shard that you drop a skull in it. So yeah, I think we will try to just find a couple of other Cals.
Agreed.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to make the prestige system. That's one thing.
Yeah, the prestige.
There's so many things that we need to do.
Yeah, I was talking about it on stream, and literally just off the top of my head, we have Arcane Cookbook, we have Battery, we have Monster Tasting, we have
Battery. Oh, yeah.
Scaling
battery.
Boss. We have revamping chest contents.
Yeah.
And that's all just stuff that we've been like, oh, we should really do this. And then Monster Prestige, the new hell building that we've been talking about, bounties.
It's all stuff that we agreed on and said like, yes, that would fit perfectly in the game, but now we just have to.
By the way, just have an idea. I know that this idea is going back and forth. To talk about, bonus that just stay with you till you do a time travel.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Maybe the bounty should give you these bonuses. You reset all your bounties. And you upgrade the level of your bounty, because bounty will be given by a creator in hell, so you can upgrade the level of your bounty, so you have better time travel bonuses.
The one problem I see with that is that if you stack all the bounty and just stick with the time portal, and just go and do bunties and bunties and bunties. Like, I do 20 bunties, so now I'm going super fast and everything. When I'll do the time portal, I basically have to make another 20 bunties to reach the same DPS. So I'm gonna be fucked with the hardest difficulty and everything.
Yeah, I was just talking. That's right. It's a problem. Just pitching an idea.
I like the ideas, and I like the idea of being able to create your own bonuses that last for a time portal or so. Like I've been suggesting to you guys, I don't think we brought it up like in a group meeting, but I do think there's an idea there someone pitched it to me about having Bob basically craft or use spells.
Mm-hmm.
And we can drop the spell components from special chests or from certain rewards, and then you can make whatever spell you want, and when you break the item, that's when you get the bonus. And it can last for a few minutes, a few hours, until a time portal, or forever.
Mm-hmm. So it's basically a devil deal creator.
Kind of, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, like if it's a devil deal, if you cannot stack it on top of a devil deal, like you can only have one activated. I like it, you know, because it's not gonna stack up, because otherwise you can, you know, stack a shit ton of spells and just like bam, 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 bam.
I think you should have to choose. If they stack up, it will be a problem. That's for sure. It should be just one that you choose from.
Yeah, there's a lot of balancing there, but I think that could really work as an alternative to the super focus on shards, and it can also be something that we can kind of give freely and let the players decide how they want to use it. And then it could be something that we give out like in World 5, because like World 2 has the item crafting. We've already talked about monster stationing kind of happening World 3 and 4. World 5 could potentially have this new system.
Yeah, having a new mechanic per world, that will be the Eldorado, the Holy Grail. That'll be that.
Yeah, I'm really, really strongly for having the game unfold as you make progress in each world.
Yeah, totally agree. Totally agree. And I think that a lot of people will agree with this as well. I got a couple of feedback that there was some player that thought that on the anniversary would have made something crazy, like a new mechanic or something like that. And we're like, yeah, that'll be nice, but the amount of time would have been hard to cram this up, you know, in the same update. So I know a couple of them was disappointed, or like the multiplayer, for example, multiplayer in co-op. We kind of said that. At one point, we tried to make that for the anniversary. That was like, okay, it's impossible to do. It's gonna take us like 4 updates to make the entire thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I just realized, now that we have cross-platform on every single platform, that makes doing any kind of co-op and multiplayer so much easier, because now we can just say, hey, in order to do this, just make sure you connect to Berzerk Pals.
Yeah.
And done.
Yep. Yep.
Oh my god.
Yeah. There was one thing though, I might piss in your soup, but if you have to register to have to reach a feature that actually benefits us, meaning a multiplayer co-op if you have friends or like guilds and stuff like that, it will benefit us. So it will bring new blood into the game and new players and etc. So if you have to make an extra step of registering something, we might lose a bit. But I think for the sake of production, it'll be better to just do that instead of going on the other way and just have an alias and going nuts, you know. So it's because I don't know if the benefits of having an extra step, or not the benefits, but the cons of having an extra step will worth the production and all the freaking interface to add. So yeah, that was the biggest problem we ran into, is like trying to figure out an alias and then trying to figure out, okay, how do you connect to your friends? When if we just use Berzerk Pals, I think the trade-off is worth it. Blumba is saying, what about a skill tree that you can select different skills? And then I lost him. Hang on. Passive for the monster you can buy with black orbs that you own. Obligated to choose a different path than other players. Okay, one part, the skill tree, I like it.
The skill tree, the visual is already done.
Yeah, actually, that's something we wanted to do.
Day one.
Even before the Kojak era, we had the skill tree thing. So that's yes. The black orb thing and obligate people to choose a path, I would say strongly no, because after a while, people on Reddit will say this is the best path, and if you haven't done it, well, you'll feel screwed, you know? If you haven't done that exact path, you will feel that you made a bad decision. So, no, no permanent decision in Zombido. If you take one decision, you can always revert back or make another thing, you know, but no permanent decision.
This idea was actually one idea we talked about, and if I remember correctly, the skill tree was if you had to use the black orb, it was a skill tree. It was just imagine a line like that, and you have two choice, and you just place your orb, and you can change it anytime you want. So it wasn't a problem. Like you can choose, okay, the first orb I will place it there, the second one there. Oh no, I don't like that. I can change it.
Yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
So then you can say like, oh, I'm playing actively. I'm gonna switch my orbs a bit. I play, and then okay, I'm gonna switch to idle. So
okay, or something like right now I just want to make a bunch of skull because reason. Right now I really need to gather a bunch of items.
Yeah, like a DPS boost on monster only. I activate this because I'm doing a challenge, and then so stuff like that. Yeah, but yeah, agree. Then if you do a co-op, what about making support, fighter, tanker, damage, dealer, path? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I love it. I don't know how we could do it, but I love it.
I know it would be so hard. I do want to address two real quick things. People are saying repeatedly no PvP. Yes, we
no PvP.
Totally agree.
Yeah. I mean, we said that one time, like, hey, if we had PvP, like, we don't like PvP in Zombido, we don't agree, but if we had PvP, what it would be? And then the chat exploded.
People hated it.
People were like, don't do it! If you do it, I'm gonna leave you! You fucking damn! It's like, whoa!
Yeah.
We're just trying to have a brainstorming here, so now we don't even address the issue anymore.
No, we don't even brainstorm.
Exactly.
And the other thing too is somebody said a co-op idle game, do nothing together, and I think that is the greatest tagline.
Oh wow, I love it.
We could ever put for it.
Oh nice. I do agree. I do like the maybe not tank X, Y, and Z thing that we said, but you know, having somebody on your team that is specialized into gaining skulls. I know one specialized in gaining white orbs, and the other one is specialized into you know, DPS, and then we could have some really nice strategy with that.
I am so
very cool.
1000% on board with this, or somebody specialized in gaining ectoplasm.
Yeah, exactly.
I am 1000% on board with this.
That will be
because
very
that makes the more you can have a specialized team composition in a multiplayer game, I think the stronger the feeling of team.
Oh, hang on, sorry, we just missed that Larkland won the giveaway.
What? Oh my god.
He had 0.3% chance to win, and he did. Alright, so
I
what
love
we're
that he
gonna
says
do...
Larkland, code sent.
Usually what we do is when somebody on the team does win, we crank up the diamond gains. So we're gonna put that at 50 diamonds now.
Oh, fuck.
A badoosh!
Also, holy shit, we have 280 people in the giveaway.
Yeah.
That's more than it was for me.
Well, to be
crazy.
fair, it's the podcast, so... And I just started to run it like an hour ago.
Oh my god.
And I stole all your viewers. Nom. Okay, sorry. So you were saying something, Kojak?
No, I had all my thoughts. Just the do nothing together I really like.
Oh, yeah. I really like the, I don't know who said that.
Black Orb?
The
The Black Orbs?
Now you're all, okay, hang on. The tank, the composition on the team, if we could find something to do that. Because right now I'm playing another game on Facebook, it's called Everwing, and it's on Messenger. And, you know, we can craft some dragons and blah blah blah. But the thing is, you can raid bosses with your friends. And it's an okay mechanic because what they do is, depending on the damage that you did on the boss, you will be rewarded X, Y, and Z when the boss will be killed. So the bonus that your little challenge is according to your own limitation, so your own DPS or your own, you know, your own progress. but it's rewarded when the boss is killed. So I like it. Now in the gameplay, it was a bit weird because the balancing has some issue here and there. But that was a way to do it. But if we have something that we actually have like a couple of bob together, that makes it even more specialized and even more strategy, I would love it, because we will differentiate ourselves than Clicker Hero as well, because Clicker Heroes does exactly the same thing: a boss raid, and you have to click it and do damage, and that's it, you know. So that'd be very cool.
Yeah, I'm very interested in seeing what we can do, because there's a lot of potential.
Using the black orb filtry will be a great way to specialize a character.
Yeah, a character, but like how could we make the co-op mission? How can, like, what's the goal into a co-op? What's happening if we're in co-op? Do we all share the same game? Do we are, you know, am I into another universe that has something in there, but I have my own progress? Am I sharing the progress with everyone? You know, that's the thing.
I think it should be a quest.
Yes, Larkland. By the way, Larkland just asked if I leave it at 50 diamonds. That's a new rule. If somebody on our team wins, I'm gonna add the 25 diamonds.
Oh shit!
So if somebody else wins, gonna go up to 75 diamonds.
Oh my god!
Is it too much? Am I mad with power?
You're mad with power.
Okay, sorry, Etienne.
I don't remember what I was talking about. Yeah, I think that the quest should be out of the classic world of Vital. Maybe a building in hell will be a guild house or something like that, and then you activate a quest, and maybe it can be you have to do a world in cooperation, and you have to give you maybe an example. You have to do a world, like an event world, but you have to get a bunch of white orb in that world. You have to get a bunch of skull. You have a lot of challenges to finish.
Mm-hmm.
You have a bunch of conditions to meet, and it's pretty hard for just one person to do all these things. So someone will go there and say, okay, I'm gonna take care of just gathering a bunch of skull. I will take care of gathering a bunch of white orb. I will take care to go as far as possible in the world, and maybe they can help each other. Someone who's stronger at doing DPS will go farther, and the other one will be able to farm on spat or something like that.
So when you go into that world, it's like the co-op world, and then every week or so it resets, so you have to redo it.
Maybe we can it's like we do a bunch of event world. We do a bunch of them, and we just put it at random. Okay, this time it's the maybe the monkey people world. So you go to a world, it's the jungle, and there's a bunch of monkey people, and you just have to beat them.
Bird people.
Do the challenge, and then it resets after maybe a week. So every quest is a week old. Takes a week to do.
We definitely have something to a week-old quest that I like.
I like it
definitely. We need to reset it, so it's gonna give very nice stuff for the late gamers, and we can also make very special reward binded to that, because they will be binded to time, so we can go ahead and go nuts with that.
And we can make we can basically produce a whole lot of micro content, and we can just have the game cycle through and choose one basically at random, so that it requires less oversight from us.
Yeah, and something that we can do. Imagine the first if you do the world together, the first one to beat a level will after that this would be easier to do for the other. So someone can concentrate on just doing a bunch of DPS and going as fast as possible, and so you will clear the way for the other people, which maybe more on
the the new game I'm playing on, the game I was talking about, the Everwing thing, when you clear the boss, another boss comes in its place, and it's like harder, like way harder, like 4 times harder than the one before, you know? Like, I killed the first one with my brother after 4 or 5 days, and then the second one was like insane. We ended up finishing it, but it was like super close. And some bosses are rare, so the loot that they gives you better loot, etc. You know, stuff like that. So that could be something we could do if you clear up the world. Another world is there, so you don't have to wait for the next week.
Yeah.
Although if we do that, we will lose track of who's getting how much. And also, I don't like to create a sense of it, like a sense of urgency that much, you know? Like, we're gonna miss out, there's only 2 days left, we have to cram it up, you know? Instead of just like, okay, we have 1 week to do that, okay, now it's done, we can wait for the next week. So we might just want to do that. Otherwise, the active player will cram that up and destroy it, actually. So,
Yep.
Yeah, okay, so
Yeah,
I just
there's
censored
still
myself.
a lot. There's just a lot of thing to talk about, and this is just a work in progress. So.
Yep.
Yeah, this is just something we've all been like basically pulling off the top of our heads just now.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know that we've ever actually sat down and had a conversation about this.
No, I don't
but
think we have.
no matter what we do, I still demand that we theme it like Rick and Morty, where it's Bobs from other dimensions that are slightly different.
Yes.
With the crystal you plug into the phone to talk to other people.
And that
That's
will
also-
give more importance to the selfies and the hat, actually.
Yeah. And
Yup.
also there's a thing that we should do before having any kind of multiplayer is to have a little possibility to customize a little bit Bob. Maybe change his trench coat, maybe you can already change his hat, but we should be able to customize him in a little more.
I agree. Look at
people
my
were-
face. This is my I agree face.
Yeah, I think I think everyone agree on that we should be able to customize Bob.
Real quick, guys, in the chat, if you want to ask a question and you don't want me to miss it out, you can do the QA comment. So it's the, how do you call that? Exclamation mark QA space, and then you do whatever you want. And I'll see it on my side. There you go. Thank you, Kojak.
Yep. I just want to say, as a quick aside, I'm so mad because Mike, I was talking with him about the announcement just so he could read over, and he just sends me this picture of, I didn't realize it at the time, it was Seal, and he was standing like in Disney World with like a thumbs up, and I'm like, what? And he
Seal
goes,
of
it's
approval.
Seal, and he approves. It's a seal of approval, and I just type back, I'm so mad.
Were you mad at yourself or at the joke or at
I'm mad
Mike
in general.
Just mad in general.
At the joke, at myself, at the world.
This makes me angry!
By the way, guys, Mark just counter-attack with another pick. I want to show you.
Yeah, please do
God.
so. Oh, hang on. I'm gonna put you in full screen. Wow.
It's so good.
Yeah. So this is the
Oh,
first.
hang on.
This is
Alright,
the,
there you
This is the thing that started all.
go. That's my favorite one, though.
That picture is really perfect.
And then he reply with this one. And then I reply with that one.
Oh man, this is getting out of control. I love
Yeah.
it. Wow.
Next, you need to Photoshop his face on the football.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
It's too good.
I love it.
It's so funny.
You're funny. Hi, doggy. There you
I
go.
think
You do that
that
way
one-
too well.
What?
You do that way too well.
Oh, nice. What else then? If we the co-op thing, because the co-op thing will need a lot of visuals to convey the information. I mean, I mean that we can debate about it, but sometimes like halfway through somebody's idea, I'm like lost and it's like, okay, I have so many questions on how to do that. So, but yeah, well, there was something else. We had the new recipe, the new challenge, the blood system. I think we had something else.
We reduced the cooldown, or reduced the time it takes to build stuff in hell.
Yeah. That's a small one, but I still wanted to address because the new user went to hell for the first time. They spent like 25 diamonds, which takes a while to create, and the first timer was like an entire day. And it felt really mobile-ish, you know? It felt really Dungeon Keeper-ish as well. So it was way too much. And the timer, back in the days, Hell was how can I say that? The timer mechanic was only in Hell. And then now we have it on the crafting as well, you know, we have it there, and it has more importance on the crafting, so we don't need that much time on Hell now, because at some point you will unlock the Arcane, which is also binded to time. So we didn't mind to just put it down. We actually went, like the first level, instead of being a day, it's now 30 minutes. The second level, instead of being 2 days, it's like 4 hours, which you can skip instantly. And then it's 1 day, I believe. So you will run out of diamonds a lot before even having to wait an entire day.
Yep. And back in the day, Hell was there in the very beginning, and it was actually there before shards and item crafting and all of that.
Yeah.
And Hell was like the primo way to just boost your DPS by like a shit ton.
Yep.
But now it's kind of eclipsed by shards a bit.
Yep. Well, it still gives like the massive bonus. Hell is like the place where you can get the hugest, the biggest bonus in one shot, basically. So, but then it... Oh! That was so close! That was so close! If Ursabot had won, we would have gone to 75 diamonds for a giveaway.
Oh, Jesus.
Nice. Oh, dang it. Gremlin Gamers, welcome aboard. Okay, so that's it for this update. What else did we want to talk? So that's what's up, what's new. What about what's next?
Next is World 6 and 7.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. There we go. World 6.
And the scaling bus.
And the scaling bus that you're working on right now, right?
Yeah, exactly.
World 6 and 7. I think World 6 is going to be ruled by this one here.
Nice.
Is that correct, Etienne, or is it World 7?
It's World 7.
Yes.
World 7 is going to be ruled by this one.
Yeah, I prefer World 7 because the World 6 is
Don't you?
No, I won't say it, but it's a more common one. You know, it's something that people. Okay, I'm gonna shut my face. It's impossible to say. It's impossible to say it without mentioning the theme.
Yeah.
And without hurting Etienne's feeling. My feelings. Oh, they're all broken.
Hi.
Okay. We had some question actually. I asked people to ask question, and they delivered. We have a 23 question. Oh my god. Okay. This one. Phone version and Android said is not up to date, but there's no update available. So yeah, that's the iOS. Kojak, you want to address this issue? Want to answer this?
It's rolling out.
Okay.
It's rolling out. It's at 20% right now. I just wanted to make sure that nothing was broken before I roll out to 100%. But yeah, mostly because I rolled out the update with the new challenges and everything to 20% before. And then I just had to roll out one this morning. So I wanted to wait just a little bit until we roll it out.
Okay, just to be sure that it's not broken.
Yes. And it's always going to be this way. When we update the game, it's going to be like 2 or 3 days before all platforms have the update. And then iOS, of course, is going to be just a couple of days after that.
Yeah, iOS, for those we're gonna repeat that all the time, but we have a very tight schedule, so we have a very we have like 10 days of working, not even 10, like 9 days to make an update, and then we push it up on like the 8 or 9 platform, because now we have Steam, and we also added another platform this very morning, which is on web, but whatever.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
One. I will try to. I actually wanted to talk with you, Kojak, about that. So maybe after the podcast, we can discuss on how to make it easier. But my point is like we have like 9 days to update, to make an update, and all the other platform, what we can do is just click update, upload, and voila, it's there. It's in your pocket. You can play. There's only one platform out there that does not allow to do that, does not allow us to do that, and it's iOS. iOS, there's actually one dude somewhere eating hot dogs, probably fat and ugly, that has to click with a ponytail, that has to click the approve button. So we send the bill to Apple. And iTunes, we just have to wait for somebody out there to say like, yeah, okay, I approve this update. Even though we made like 50 updates or more already, they still have to have one dude saying, yes, it's okay.
Yep. And then some days, when he hasn't had his donut or something, he's like, I don't like this.
Yeah. It happened only one time that the bill was rejected. It was not even because of the build. The guy just said, I don't like your icon. I was like, okay.
Oh, no, it's happened twice now.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Again. So anyway, the point is that process takes a day. Sometimes it takes only 4 hours. But most of the time it takes a day or two. And sometimes it goes over the weekend because they don't work on weekend. So this is the only place we don't have control over that. And now some people said like, well, why don't you send that like on Tuesday, and then you have like 2 days before you roll that out? Well, we're gonna miss 2 days to make the update because we're super tight on schedule. You know, if we do that, we make everybody wait just because of iOS. So yeah, and then if we see like, whoops, there was a problem, we can fix it everywhere. Just like this morning, we had to fix it everywhere, but on iOS, we have to wait another day, you know? So that's the only thing that's out of our control. We do it as fast as we can, but we have to wait for iOS, you know? So we can play everywhere else in the meantime.
Yep.
But unfortunately, that one is out of our hand.
Man, I am a huge fan of the way Steam does it, though. Because, my God, it is really nice.
Yep. Alright, so we have another question. Hang on. Ask you. Why aren't the challenge on timer? It will be more fun to be able to redo them again, maybe not for such high reward, but like a normal chess. Well, we already have the normal chess that has the same thing, because if they are on a timer, or that you can redo them, we definitely have to put the rewards lower. But right now it's already tedious to go into all the other worlds and just collect all the chests, you know. After a while it becomes really bad. Like I'm on the world 5, for example, and sometimes I just skip the chest on world 2 and 3 because I just don't want to get it. Or sometimes I just don't want to get the chest altogether. If I had a little notification that says like, hey, get all your chests that you can collect right now, and go like boom, 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 I would do it. But yeah, the point is there's already a mechanic that does that, and that's a challenge. So not a challenge, but the chest. So we could make the reward better in the chest, which is something we want to do in future. But I don't think we need another timer based challenge.
Agreed.
I believe so. And actually, we're gonna have not a timer one, but the scaling bosses. We are working on that right now, where you're gonna have like a boss, and then when you defeat it, it's gonna go back, say like, oh, you have killed my father, so you come back, something like that. But sorry, but 50 difficulty higher. So you always come back, but higher and higher, and the reward is it will be very good, you know.
Yeah.
So we have that already.
And I really like that mechanic. I'm heavily debating whether or not we use it outside of our plans, like the next feature that we want to do. I'm heavily debating on whether we should sprinkle a couple of those guys throughout the maps, or we just leave it the one scaling boss.
Yeah, I would say
that's
one
something.
Scaling boss.
Yeah, that's something to talk about, like as a off stream though.
Yeah, that's a good point. There's one here. We got GT Remolo asking, why is Ultima Potion craft 24 hour when that mug is 8 hour? That's actually, I would actually say that's a bug. We could definitely make it the same.
The Ultimate Potion, say?
Yeah, I lost the question. Where's the question? I lost it.
It's tier 2, right?
There's one of them that's in, yeah, Ultima Potion craft 24 hour, while that mug is 8. I think we should make them equally.
Yeah, they should be the same. It's a problem.
Alright.
Well, the thing is, though, the mug... Oh, it's 3 chalices. Oh, okay, yeah, never mind.
Yeah, they are both tier 2.
Yeah.
Yep.
They should be the same. That's a good question, and we're gonna fix that. Thank you very much for pointing that out. How about a giveaway to reward you guys? I love you, community. We have
Nobody
a great...
pointed that out until we put recipes in the game that made use of them.
Yeah, I think that's a win then.
Kind of speaks to the update that we just did, and how far-reaching some of these like small one-line of code changes can be.
Hang on. There's a big one here. For the co-op thing, what about a dark guild? A guild, you make a thing you make for 10 diamonds in hell, which is easy to get, and then put chat there, social things, that there. I do agree that I would love to have chat inside the game when we're gonna have the co-op thing. I think there's a way to do it with Discord. I actually look into that.
Ooh.
And that would be great, because we could have like all the chatting system in the same place. So we could have like a general chat and also a group chat, because they all offer that. And I think they're actually doing something. There's a beta something in Discord that allow games to use their chat system. So there is something there, you know? There is something there, and I actually made some research and I actually applied for the beta thing, but we got rejected. Boo. But we can always scratch a little bit more, because I think we're partners. Actually, we're partners with Discord. Hi, My Gaming made us partners, so
I think we are too.
Yeah. Anyway, the point is, okay, let's go back to the question. Chat system into the game, yes, I would love it. I would actually make it a button inside the main menu, you know? So you have the diamonds, the items, the map, the monsters, and there's something else, the stars, the achievements. I would make another one, or just replace one for them or something like that, but definitely something that you can see really fast. Or maybe in the cell phone, but have the cell phone be a little bit better, because I don't like the UIs for the cell phone. It's like cram in the middle, and we could do something better for that, you know. But yeah, chat system will be nice. Definitely something that will make the co-op experience way better. So yeah. The Dark Guild. And Kojak is gone. What's up with Kojak?
What?
Here's a question for you, Etienne.
What?
Can we have a breast jiggle when the succubus pop after clicking a scroll?
Yeah. Yes, we can.
Yes, we can. With the DLC. The jiggle pack.
Yes, we can, but I don't know. It's more a sprite sheet question.
Yeah, it's a sprite sheet question.
Would it pose a problem with the sprite sheet?
That would be great, though, because inside the sprite sheet we would have like the succubus into like 0 boobs, and then the boobs separated. So just like a texture of boobs. The jiggle pack. Yeah, there you go. People like the jiggle pack. Okay, when Kojak gonna get back, we're gonna make this happen. The jiggle pack.
We're gonna make the jiggle pack happen.
Not gonna happen, guys. It's comedy. It is
Curious
comedy.
to say how many people would pay for the jiggle
The
pack.
jiggle pack.
I would become a virtual pimp.
Oh, nice. We should make something like you know those T-shirt thing, T-shirt camping. When there's like 100 people buying T-shirt, they actually print them. We could have like something like this. If we sell 100 DLC of the jiggle pack, we'll make this happen. No, we won't. All right, no. I prefer making co-op experience or more content than a jiggle pack.
I don't know. I think the jiggle pack would be fun to do for me.
Yep. He says while photoshopping Mark on Tommy Wiseau. Are you actually doing that? You are actually doing that! Oh, that's beautiful! Nice.
What did I miss?
Oh, you missed the jiggle pack.
Not just on Tommy Wiseau, but on every member of
Every
the cast.
character. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Hang on. Leave it there.
Okay.
What have you done?
That's actually a nice Photoshop there.
Oh my god, that's
Oh,
amazing.
It's everywhere. Oh,
That's really good.
Yeah.
We lost control.
Yeah.
Okay, so Kojak, somebody asked a question. Can we have the breast jiggle when you click on it on the Succubus? So I said, yeah, it will be part of the DLC, the jiggle pack.
The jiggle pack? I'm totally on board, let's do it.
So then I said like we could have a T-shirt campaign, you know, when we have like 100 people who buy the jiggle pack, we're actually gonna do it. But I said no, it's not gonna happen. It's comedy. It is a joke. Don't go internet and say we're the worst. Oh man. Okay, next. We have this one. Karasum Ramen is asking, Ultima Potion isn't equal to Mug. Shouldn't Mug be made equal to Power Cube? Jar is already 24-hour. So there's definitely something in the time then. We should just double check all the time for all the tier.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Okay.
And just kind of synchronize them, make them a little bit more equal.
Can you add that up into the to-do list? Just so we don't forget it. Thank you guys. Thank you very much, by the way. Thank you very much for that. Whoa. Hang on. I have a power potion that gives this, but it only gives me 100% boost. I just checked it, and it only gives a 16% boost now. Is it a bug calculated another way? I don't know. We will have to dig even more in that. Maybe Larkland or Kojak can check out your stuff, but I have a power potion that gives this, and that, but only give out. Yeah.
Oh, I'm reasonably certain that the math is correct. Like I haven't seen an issue yet where something is broken in somebody's save. It's usually just that they missed something. So yeah, we can double check that for you. But I'm reasonably certain that it's just a difference between when you hover over your tooltip, it doesn't say %, it says multiplier. So it's usually divided by about 100.
Okay.
Minus 1.
Yeah, because plus 100% is actually multiplied by 2, and that's confusing. Yes. So there's that.
Yep.
There's that. But if you are 100% that this is a bug or something, let us know. Hang on. What's that? Oh man, I didn't read it. Is it possible to have a cancel button when you click on Kingdom in the world map? It feels weird to click out. Oh, like an X or something? I guess so. Definitely not something that we'll put into priority list though. But yeah, totally doable. I believe so. Hang on. I just activated the scroll. Hang on.
Because when you go to a kingdom in the world map and you click on it, it usually either just straight up takes you there or it drops the panel down and says navigate.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure there's an X on the panel to make it go up. And you can also click the big X on the world map panel.
I think it's no. If you press the X, it's getting you out of the world map. But it's actually the same thing that you have to do in Hell. So if you click on a building and you just want to click on another building or something, you click elsewhere, and it's just gonna cancel your click.
Drops another one.
I think I will look visually a little bit better, but I definitely not in a priority list. I say we could do like the time we would take to do this. We could do something else even more cool. That would be my call. I hate to make those calls though. I hate to make those calls. Say like, yeah, that's a nice idea, but it takes time, and if I put time there, I won't be putting time somewhere else. You know. So I wish I had a keyboard that says fix stuff or implement community idea.
You just gotta make a debug shortcut. Why haven't you just done that?
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
You can just make it.
Let me check another question. Okay, who's there? Would it be a button that shows a list and you can select the item that you want to craft? Okay, so yeah, basically the
Cookbook.
The cookbook, yeah. I've said it a couple of times for the cookbook. The cookbook was there. We wanted to rush a cookbook very much at the beginning of the year, but because the cookbook was pretty hard to implement, we wanted to have like more interface and blah 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 to have the cookbook in there. We made some shortcuts before the cookbook, some shortcuts that took us like an hour or two to make. For example, the collect all button and the fast ghost crafting button. Sorry. So by having those there and having the ability to manually forge stuff faster, we didn't need that cookbook as much as we needed at the beginning. And now I don't feel that we need that as much. I mean, that would be nice, definitely a quality of life. But again, it's if we take times to make that, it's time that we cannot make on to making other stuff, which is the prestige system, the co-op thing, multiplayer. We're talking about the scaling boss, World 6 and 7. So those things are a little bit higher in the priority list, because the one thing we don't want is people not being able to play the game anymore because there's nothing left to do, you know?
Agreed.
So we always have like a priority and go over there. So before, the cookbook was in priority because it was getting very hard to cook stuff, to forge stuff, but we kind of fixed that issue. So more quality of life is always better, but more content now is better.
Yep, we definitely need some more content in the game, and once we have World 6 and 7, once we have, a scaling boss, then we can start to look at stuff like the battery, the cookbook.
Yeah.
Monster stationing, I think, is more important right now than the cookbook, because the cookbook is just a nice quality of life, but the monster stationing is like a new system that we can work with.
Yeah, a new mechanic.
Yep.
Something completely different, and we can have the new chess system with there as well. So yeah. Yep. Have you tried the Idle Kitten game? I think that Emily's playing that game, actually. I think Emily's playing that game. It's like super kawaii. But I never tried it, but I think that if it's the same thing that what I'm thinking, yeah. So I didn't. What about you guys?
I have not even heard of it.
Okay.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. Next question then. Whoopsie. Somebody asked, what's the battery?
The TLDR of the battery is whenever you have a slot in the arcane that's not doing anything, it would charge up, basically just like store crafting time. Like, for example, 1 hour equals 25 minutes or something like that, or like 15 minutes of crafting time. And then when you come back, it's so that you can just like spam make a couple of things, and you don't feel like you're losing out by having nothing making. Yeah,
exactly. So it will give more advantage to the non-active player, to the idle player, which goes back to the very first conversation we had about the shard recipe. People are feeling that they're missing out if they don't play actively. Well, it's a feeling, it's a general feeling with the arcane, the forge actually. So having that mechanic in there would actually narrow down the gap between the active player and the idle player. we're gonna give something for the if you miss out the forge for an entire day, for example, at least you're gonna have a little candy saying like, hey, now you can forge a shit ton of ghosts, or you can instantly forge a shard because you've been waiting for a long time, and then we can actually upgrade the battery and blah blah blah, So that's something that would kind of fix the very first problem we were talking about on the show, meaning the gap between the idle and active player with the forge.
Yep.
So that's the battery thing. Next question. Hang on. I got So we got mega cubes, but no hyper cubes. How else can I get my interdimensional demonic tesseract fixed now? And I missed the rest.
I
tesseract?
do. What's up?
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I love the idea of upgrading your cube to a tesseract.
What's the tesseract? I missed the reference.
Oh, a tesseract is a fourth dimensional cube.
Oh, it's the Hellraiser reference, by the way.
Yeah, I think it is. I actually have not seen Hellraiser, but a tesseract is like a mathematical concept.
So, but hang on, isn't the hypercube a 4D cube?
I think a hypercube just refers to anything more than a three-dimensional cube, but I could be wrong.
Ah, okay. So if it's a tesseract thing, the cube in 4D, I think that in Fez, the game Fez, there's a little companion, the little, hey, listen! The little, hey, listen guy, I think is a tesseract.
I haven't played Fez either. I need to play Fez.
But I remember correctly, it's the gate in Hellraiser.
Oh yeah, Lurklin. A hypercube is a dimensional analog of a square. So it's anything more than a cube.
Oh, okay. There we go. We got, will there ever be skins or cosmetic theme in the diamond stores, like full summer theme, Christmas, or what you can come up with? So cosmetic, right now the only thing we have as a cosmetic is the hat. The hat thing. And
maybe we'll have the trench. I want to have the trench someday.
Yeah. The thing is, cosmetic will make more sense when we'll have multiplayer, because then they'll have a way to differentiate yourself with the rest of the team, with the rest of the world, and also people just want to show up like how awesome they are. They can buy a pack of X, Y, and Z, or like fancy hats or whatever. Not as DLC, but as in-game money. So yes, for cosmetic like this, but we just don't want to put more hats and more stuff before addressing the issue that the hat right now are not very important in the game. You can do only one thing, and that's selfie. But when we're gonna have multiplayer, we'll be able to play more with the cosmetic thing. And definitely, cosmetic add-on for us is super easy to do. Like implementing a new item, for example, or a new recipe. It's basically a bunch of line of code. I think it's literally one line of code for a new recipe. So very easy for us to do. So cosmetic thing, definitely a nice thing for us, because we can pump out a lot of those. But yeah, it has to be in par with multiplayer.
Yeah, otherwise there's not really a reason to do it.
Yep. Hang on, got this. Could we get the in-game selfie to also save the screenshot to Steam Cloud?
Oh shit, that's real smart.
How do we do that? I'm not super familiar with the Steam features, like outside the game's features.
There's already a you can put a hotkey for taking a screenshot, but I believe within the Steam API, there is the ability to take a screenshot and send it to your account on Steam. But the nice thing is, we already have an API called the Selfie Share API. We can just hook that into Steam.
Oh, okay. So instead of download, we put that there. Okay.
Yeah, we could also leave download up, but for Steam, it could also send it to the Steam Cloud. That is a really smart idea.
That's pretty cool. Can you note that down? Because I don't
Yeah.
know. Once you have it on Steam Cloud, what does it do? You can share it with other people, or it's just a folder on? It's just a folder that you can keep.
Yeah, you it basically uploads it to your gallery on Steam, and then you can choose to make it public. You can choose to like post it to a community hub. You can do a lot with it.
Okay, well that's a great idea. It's a great idea. Was it Xylor? Sorry,
Yeah.
Xylor, man.
That's
Great
real smart.
idea. How about we give you 25 diamonds with only for Xylor for that idea?
Yeah, that was super smart. Other people can see them on
Just
your.
call me
Well,
Xyl.
Kojak seems to know the Steam stuff.
Sorry, what?
No, I was just reading what they were saying in chat.
There was another, to be fair though, if we're giving 25 diamonds to Xylor for this, there was another dude who said for the 8 minutes hour the recipe not equal, so we should reward this guy as well.
Yep.
If
Good
you
point,
guys
good point.
can take me the name of that dude again, just we want to be fair with everybody. If I start to do that with one person, I have to do it with everyone. That's count. Why not give everybody 50 diamonds?
50's a bit much.
Yeah, I know I have a big mouth and I'm very generous, but I tend to break the economy as well.
Yeah.
So I just don't want to.
Yeah,
enter
there's
those
a funny
realms.
story about one last chance that did that. You want money? Here's money.
Okay, that's an inside joke, but yeah. You want money? Here's money. Yeah.
50 diamond code that lasts for only 5 minutes. Doable. It's doable.
It is.
The system I built can handle it. Another question.
Another question. Yeah, good idea. A simple one. How often do you update the game?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Two.
So
2
every-
weeks.
Every 14 days. Ish. Oh, by the way, Kojak, I won't be streaming on July, so I will have to give you all the assets and everything for the Berzerk Podcast, so you can do it on your side.
Oh yeah, I'll have to host the podcast again.
Yeah.
That's gonna be fun.
Are you there for? That's gonna be fun.
If I remember correctly, we did one podcast without Simon,
Yep.
Yep,
and it
It
was a
was-
disaster.
it was really fun.
Yeah, it was the best one ever.
Talk about
It
like
was
sex
Hooker and
androids.
Blackjack.
Oh, is that is it the podcast that it's not? Because there's one podcast missing in the playlist. That's
Yep,
like
that's
podcast
the one.
11 something.
Yeah, it was so special. We decided to. You had to be there.
I might
You
be
can-
able, Kojak, I might be able to be on Skype and talk with you.
I can send it to you via Slack because Slack doesn't have the file size, and
Good,
the
yeah,
file
well-
is seriously like 4 gigs.
Sweet, I'll upload that. I'll upload that then.
Cool.
But yeah, again, like I think I'll be able to be there on Skype at least. I'm gonna let you know, but definitely I cannot stream at the same time because I'll be staying at another place, so I just don't want to, destroy their bandwidth.
Yeah, of course, man.
Yeah.
That's just going back to the wood of Matagami.
Yeah, exactly. Going back to up north of Canada,
Yeah.
where
And there's no
where it
internet
was
there.
where it was freaking snowing last week.
Oh shit! For real?
Yeah, I think it's 2 weeks ago. But I have a video of my brother going outside. And how do you call that? The ice falling from the sky. Is it hail or something like that?
Yeah, hail.
Hail.
Hail. So it was hailing? Is that the proper verb?
Yeah, but that can happen in the middle of summer though.
Okay. But
This is true,
anyway.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it was...
Usually it happens when it's cold, hot, then cold, then hot
okay.
again, and
Okay. But I know that in May it still had snow. Like it took forever. It was sunny here. We were in short, and my bro he said like look at that. It's cool for the 15th of May, something like that. It was insane. But
Oh my god.
I'm going there for the family. That will be my not my vacation, because I'll bring a job with me. But yeah, that's my way of taking vacation, basically.
Yeah.
Just I go somewhere else. I keep working, but I'm closer to my family, and my kids can play with their cousins and everything. So, yep. Oh, hang on. Busy Ratnog says it takes 136 hours of crafting to make a green splinter, aka it won't break the game. I'm wondering about that.
Yeah, but there's a lot of way to because you can reduce the crafting time with Devil Deal and stuff like that. But what my main point about that is there's a finite amount of item that you can get doing chest run. If you do one chest run, you may get 1 or 2 item that you will use to craft that. So will be a lot of work just to get a splinter.
Yep.
This is not a word?
Huh?
What's on a word?
Finite. People.
That's a word.
That's a word.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
finite
the
amount.
inverse is contrary of infinite.
Yeah, they're just spelling it wrong because, you know,
Okay.
Twitch chat.
There's a question. What is the current ideas for crafting batteries coming soon? Well, what's the current idea? We sold it already, but is it coming soon?
Soon, TM.
Oh man. Yep. So it's in our list of millions of stuff to do.
Everything is soon.
Everything is
As
soon.
soon as we have time.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, guys, by the way, might not be a good idea to bring that up on the podcast, but I'll say it anyway. Will it be... Would it be hard/good to make a barbecue event or something like that, where this is just a drop event, you know, a simple drop event? Because the next event will be more in July/August, so maybe we could do something like a small one that has a couple of items in there.
The Larkland. So we could give succubus sausages.
Oh man, I love it. It's like the barbecue event. Give me all the sausages.
Oh my god.
It's a bit too obvious though to be in some vinyl. For example, in the trailer, we were talking about making we wanted to show that the game was now in HD. And we had the succubus say like, I love my man, my necroman in HD. But the first iteration of that draft, the joke was like, I gave her the HD and she likes it.
God damn it.
So it was something like that, or like, oh my gosh, it was something like that. But then Etienne said, that might be a little bit too much. I'm like, yeah, you're right. You know.
I like Larkland's
Sorry to
response.
be the party pooper though.
No, and I love to make jokes like this, but in the game, I like to make it more... I like to make some bile more weird and random than just sexually...
Yeah, it's like when
joke.
there's a sex joke in Ren and Stimpy. It's... You have to look for it, and it's pretty weird.
Oh, my best one was in SpongeBob, actually. I really love this one. Like,
the one who was looking at porn?
Yeah, it's like he's watching a TV show, and there's just something that goes like this on the TV, and he's just like, and then Patrick comes in, and he changes the channel really fast.
Change it to like
That's-
football or something.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Yeah. The one in Ren and Stimpy was about the Powder Toast Man, and
Okay.
he was the president, and he has a secretary, and they are both making. He make a sausage on the fire, and she made a s'mores,
Okay.
and he just raised the sausages, and she raised a s'more, and the s'more started to drip, and that's it.
Wow.
It's not in your face.
That's
It's
actually
still
really
visible.
creative.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's beautiful.
You have to be creative with your sex joke.
I
Yeah.
really do like Larklin though, because after you said that it might be a bit too much, he just says in all caps, "Are you kidding, Simon? You guys have golden shower."
Well, it's legit accurate. How
Yeah.
can we describe it? And actually, I
Yeah,
think there's an achievement
it's
that
a
says
gold shower.
We
It's
should change
melted
the-
gold
I-
shower.
it's the literal description for the visual thing.
I know. I love Mike because the achievement says this is
Yeah.
a T-rated game. The shower is made of gold. How else were we supposed to convey this?
Yes. You know, we should change that and to put that in the actual game. You know, the description. I really like this is the shower made of gold. How else are we supposed to say that? Because that joke
Yeah.
is awesome. And it captures the feeling of like,
It
yeah.
really does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Put
we
that
should
onto the
try
list.
to be as much as possible, and not too much in your face with when we make sex jokes.
Yeah,
and it's
exactly.
better.
Yeah. The kids don't
Yep.
know it.
Yeah, the kids don't get it.
Nice. Yeah. Okay, about some more question. I think that we're gonna be able to wrap this. Although, yeah, I like to host Ryan afterwards, but it's at like 4 p.m.
I have to wrap this up though because I have to go see my daughter
Yeah,
at
you have to go.
the kindergarten Olympic.
Oh yeah. Okay, so you know what? You can you can leave right now. Me and Kojak
I don't
will.
know, but it's still 15 minutes.
Okay.
Olympics.
Okay,
can be.
sweet. Well, yeah, you can leave earlier if you want. Me and Kojak will hold the force up to Ryan's car.
Anyway, I'm pretty sure
Show.
she will get a gold medal. I think they will.
They all
get
will.
gold.
They
Yeah,
all will
yeah.
gold medal.
Yeah, it's kindergarten.
And that's a big subject we're just open right now.
Yeah.
How about this? Blood cap boost item?
My immediate thought is no.
So do I.
Yeah.
First
Just
reason
because.
is- Go ahead.
Oh, just because we already have Steam and the other versions different, I don't want them to really diverge anymore. If we can figure out a way to bring blood into the other versions, I'd be all for it.
Yeah, like the only way I think we could put this up in there would be when you level up the Devil Deal Girls building. So on Steam you could have like a 3, 4 or whatever. You could increase the blood a bit, and on mobile, since the blood system is not there, where you still have like all of the other updates, all of the other upgrades, the bonuses. So that's how I would see it. But yeah, again, it's very difficult to check out if everything will be okay. Hang on, we got somebody a new sub. Why is my my subsystem doesn't work?
Is it whale abused by Emily?
Yeah, that's a bit weird, but hey,
Is that the Emily we know?
probably not. Well abused by Emily. Let's subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much.
Emily, do you have something you want to say to us?
Yep, it's beginning to be concerning a bit.
Yeah. I don't want to learn that on the paper.
Definitely not online, like live.
Why haven't you told us?
Hang on. Put. Can you make a way for cross-platform saves work even if one version is not updated?
No.
Probably no.
Pre-plan the save variables? No, because the rate at which we push updates, it's just not feasible. We would have to actually know the future.
Can you do that, Kojak?
I mean, if I
Isn't
had
that
a
on your
button-
keyboard?
Yeah, the button's like predict future, yeah.
But yeah, it will be very hard. For example, if we implement the new challenge we have right now, you get the item for the challenge, and then you go on iPhone. When we're gonna decompile your save file, it's gonna say like, what the hell is that item? And then you don't add the bonus over there. So yeah, we and it's just open up a huge door, a huge, gigantic door of potential bugs.
You mean like your brother?
Yeah, yeah. We actually did that once-ish. I told my brother, "Hey, can you try to can you test that build?" And he opened it, and it was the item build. It was a drop event. So he went there to the drop event, got the first shards. It was like a recipe, not a recipe, but it was a reward, like a green shard. He got the shard, and then went back to an older version. So he kept the shard because the shard existed in an older version. But he lost the currency, and it lost the thing that says you got the shard from that challenge. Then he installed back the new version, kept the shard, redo the reward again, got another shard, went back to the old version, and he just did that and got like 7 shards right in my face. Like in 5 minutes, I would just like see him laughing and go like this, like, what the hell are you doing? It's like, I'm collecting a shit ton of shards. I'm like, fuck you! So if my bro did it in my face in like 5 minutes, we're just gonna open the door for everybody else.
Yup.
And somebody else just described, why the hell doesn't register? What's happening?
Rogue.
No, that's not.
Oh my god, with a $10 sub. Holy shit.
Yep, as well. Rogue.
That's awesome.
I don't know what's happening, but yeah. Rogue! Rogue0257 has joined the battle. Thank you very much for the sub, my friend. Thank you so much. Nice. Giveaway. And then more questions.
More questions. More giveaways. It's not an exploit, it's an extra feature for beta testers.
Exactly. Hang on. There's another one. For the bounty system, how about you can get 1 per world that then reset on portal use? The bounty system, I would love to have it more like in what's it called again? Non-stop night. The non-stop night bounty system, I really like it because you can have like 3 of them stacked, and when you and you can get a new bounty every 4 hours. So if you're not there for an entire day, but you made all the bounties already, 3 new bounties will be there on the next day. You know, so you can do a little things like that. And when you made like 10 bounties, then you get a special rewards. Something like that. If we make another thing binded with time portal, we're gonna have the same discussion that we opened the show with. People will say if you're not active, it's gonna have like a big gap between the active and the idle player. So that's why I will make it more binded to time. So just to make something that you have to do every day. You know, it's basically a small little challenge. Like kill 50 villagers or something like that you have to do every day-ish. So yeah.
Yep, and that's just that's a whole other topic for discussion and brainstorming.
Yep. Yep. Ta 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 ta. Hang on. Put. Can you make a votable list where people can suggest and upvote requests? That's why we can only focus on 1 and 2 small things. Opening the list, like if we just make our to-do list open to the world, I just see things going chaotic. Because sometimes we have stuff that we need to figure out really quickly. We could maybe make the feature, maybe some of them. I mean, how can I say that? Maybe we can do an event at one point and ask people, do you want X or like do you want this or this for the next update? We could do that for one specific thing, but definitely not something that we can do on every podcast, for example.
Yeah,
I do believe so. Kojak, you want to add on that?
I like it in theory.
That's the best
we
way
already
to
take a lot of feedback from people,
Yeah.
and if we see a trend, if everyone asks for something, we usually go for it. But yeah, I think it may
You
fall
nailed
into
it.
chaos pretty quickly.
Yeah.
You nailed it.
Yeah, I love the idea of having suggestion. Like, the perfect holy grail of this in my head would be an interface that we add to Zombital, where it's like, hey, you can suggest things, or you can like favorite things and upvote things, and we basically just make a mini Reddit that's like only for suggestions and stuff. But I see
Whoa.
that just.
Hang on, we just got a donation. What's happening?
Oh no!
I don't know. There's something. I don't know what's happening. Ah! Super loud as well. What's happening? Is that well abused by? Yeah, it's well abused by Emily. I really like Zombital, and I think you're doing an awesome job interacting with the community. Keep up the great work. Ah, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Nice.
Well abused by Emily. Really appreciate it. Sweet. Speaking of, we were actually talking with the community. Kojak, you were saying something?
Yeah. Oh no, I was just saying that I love it in theory, and I love the idea of something for like players to suggest things to us in game and like upvote their favorite ones. And honestly, it would just be like a mini subreddit. But the problem is we already have Reddit where people can be like, hey, here's an idea, and people can upvote it and leave their comments and stuff. Yeah. So we'd just be reinventing the wheel. And at the same time, we would also be giving people potentially the impression that, hey, we're going to do the most upvoted thing. So, like I said, I like it in theory. I like having one place that we consolidate all the feedback and that's easy for players to upvote and stuff. Mm-hmm. But I think that it would give the wrong impression that, you know, like, hey, we're going to just do the top thing every update.
Yeah.
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 And sometimes we have to do things for a couple updates in advance, you know?
Yep.
We have to do, sometimes we have to do boring thing because we need them to be in the game for more interesting thing to come later. So.
Like World 6 and 7, we're like, or Steam, the Steam thing, we spent like an entire month doing a lot of stuff only for Steam. A lot of back-end stuff. It was insane. I actually had to jump on board and work 40 hours as well for the 2 weeks with Kojak. So we've been able to cram everything, you know. But there was a lot of server code shit that we needed to do.
Authentication.
So bug fixing would never be in the top of the list that people ask.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sometimes we have to do that.
Yeah. Hey, look at that. We have 404 viewers in the giveaway. Nice.
Hey guys, now I have to go though.
Okay.
So, see ya people, and have a good weekend.
Dude, thank you very much for being on the podcast, man. Have a great weekend.
Yeah. Yeah, you too.
See you later.
Bye. Bye,
Okay,
everyone.
So it's gonna break the podcasting, so hang on.
Nope.
Give me 1 second. Shane, you'll be in. You're actually there as well. Okay, so that's cool. Can I do this? Well. There we go. Hey, that works.
Oh no, I'm broken.
There we go. Yeah, I was wondering why you weren't broken. Hang on, I'll fix that. There we go. So now you're in front. Run. There we go. Not the
Beautiful.
best. If I go like this. Voila! Hold on.
Beautiful.
Kitty invasion! Yep. And there was one thing I wanted to talk about, but I forgot about it. I forgot about it. Boo. Okay, so I'm gonna continue on the questions then.
Sure.
And let me know when Ryan Clark is up, by the way.
Sure.
If you can see him.
It should show me on my followed channels here when he is, and it should like pop up notifications and stuff. So I should know.
Guys, Ryan Clark is the developer that created Necrodancer, Crypt of Necrodancer, And I remember what I was talking about. Podcast guests. I'll bring back to this one.
Ooh.
Ryan Clark makes an amazing job in analyzing the Steam market every week. So basically, just check out what's new, what's trending, and everything. And he pays his next game's development based on what's new or what's trending on Steam. And it's a very insightful. It's a very insightful vision of Steam and how to, analyze it and everything. So he does that every week, and what we like to do here at Berzerk Podcast is just host him afterwards, because he's a game dev, cool guy, love him, show him some love. So we're gonna wait until he starts his show. That's like in 10 minutes or something, and we'll wrap this up, and we send him all the love and punch him in the face.
Punch him in the face with the fist of 373 people.
Consecutive normal punches.
Yes. So good.
Yeah, podcast guest. There was somebody yesterday on my channel saying, like, when were you gonna invite new people, new game devs on the show? And I really like that. I like that. I really like when there was new people on the show, just talking about how they do stuff, and we could do questions and everything. So I was wondering, on weeks that we don't do podcasts, for example, maybe we could do a podcast with a guest. So we will have like one podcast for Zombido, and another one where we just chill out with somebody else as well. What do you think about that?
I think that could work really well. Because I think the format that we've got here for the Zombido podcast, I like it a lot. But so far, it's just been for Zombido.
Yeah, exactly. I'd love
if we did more. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'd like to, because a podcast usually we have a new subject every week.
Yeah.
But for us, it was like always on vinyl, which is good. We need that actually. We need something to just say we're talking about X, Y, and Z, and a nice other way to talk with the community. We already have Discord, Reddit, Steam community. We have Larkin here answering your question and supporting you guys, but it's nice to have an actual live show, and then we put that on YouTube as well. But it will also be nice to have like Ryan Clark on the show, or who else? I was talking Remy Ismail, the Juicy Bees guys. We already have them. Gonzo, that'll be very cool as well. Tom Phelps from Newground, that would be awesome. And now, since you guys are awesome, we can say to a special guest, hey, do you want to talk about whatever product or whatever your stuff in front of like 400 viewers, So since you guys are very generous with us by your number, we can actually use that number to convince big guys. For example, Yacht Club. We could have the guy from Shovel Knight here, or the guy from Behemoth as well. Or then we can reach out to new games like Hollow Knight or stuff like that. I actually downloaded the Hollow Knight yesterday.
Ooh, nice.
But yeah. So big names like that every 2 weeks. So that'll be a little less. How can I say that? A little less work than what it was before, because when I did it, it was every single week. And I'd like to have multiple people on the show to talk with that guy as well. It'll make a better show if we are 3 versus 1.
Oh yeah. There'll be more discussion rather than just kind of like a back and forth.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. I really enjoyed having Yoan on the podcast. That was pretty cool.
If we do that, Kojak, you will have like a streaming session before. Like, you will have 2 streaming sessions on Friday, every Friday though.
That's true.
So you might be. Well, you could actually skip the yours, so we will still technically stream every single day. But that's details, though.
Yeah. And I honestly don't mind streaming for an hour-ish before the podcast. It's usually just kind of chill for me just to hang out, and the updates are usually done. I'm usually just hanging out and having some vinyl in the background and talking to people, so.
Yeah. That's been, it's very cool. Like, lately, I'm gonna say since the Steam launch, especially since the Steam launch, I feel that we can have like a longer conversation with the community. Because before I was just like working on Just Ships and Beats and being able to back and forth, talking Just Ships and Beats, talking. But lately there was a stream that I could not even type a single word on my keyboard because people were just like talking and talking and talking. You know that feeling, right?
That's how it was today. That's how I've been all week. I haven't gotten anything done during my stream, because it's just been like I've been trying to keep up with chat.
Yeah. Which is nice. I mean, it's kind of the purpose of Twitch.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
To have a venue, a way to speak with the community.
And oh man, and that just means that like now that our Twitch community is growing, I want to invest more time in the tools and animations and overlays and stuff, but that's taking away time from Subvital.
We need another coder.
We really do.
That would be very cool. Like if I had the money to hire another coder for at least 8 months, just say like, okay, you know what, you have a contract with us for 8 months, and then we'll see. I'll be super happy. But like we could make more progress on Subvital/Infernax, all that. So
yeah, it would be lovely.
Hang on, Monster of War won 3 times. So rig. You know what? I'm gonna up that up to a. What's happening? Is my computer broken?
Oh no.
No. Okay. Phew. Okay. No. Yes. What's happening? There's something that kills the. Okay.
I saw it refresh.
Yeah. Every time there's a new people, it takes forever. Alright, I'm gonna put that into 100 diamonds just because it's the last giveaway-ish. We're gonna go with Ryan Clark very soon. So with 100 diamonds giveaway.
Massive amount.
Boom. It's the biggest giveaway ever.
It's never gone this far.
I'm glad I haven't write down 1,000 diamond.
Oh yeah, that'd be a problem.
And House Burner is our winner. Congratulations.
That's a very appropriate name.
House Burner is our winner. Congratulations, House Burner. Are you there? How about we make that like super big? House Burner, please, my friend, say something in the chat. We could do that though. Like, he has to be here. Oh, that'll be bad. No, I'm gonna give it anyway.
If he's not here, he only gets 50.
House, my friend, 25.
No.
That isn't looking good. Ten. Oh my god.
5.
3, 2, 1. Oh my god. We're gonna do it again though. Okay, what's gonna happen? Because we're like at 421, so there's a lot of new people in there. So I'm gonna clear the list, alright guys? Boom. There's already a shit ton of people going there.
Oh my god.
How about, just for fun, if I add all the viewers, how many do we have?
Oh fuck.
315. There you go, it was less, so okay.
Okay.
We're gonna go with that, because that's the entire people. Look at the chat is going nuts.
Yeah. That's what you did to me.
Let's go. Let's do it. Hang on. I need some music. There you go. Oh. It's 100 diamond giveaway. Guys, you're all there. You don't need to write anything in the chat. You are all there. 100 diamond giveaway. That's the biggest diamond giveaway ever done. Magic Giant Slow Dab. Slow Dab is our winner. Are you're here now. You have to be here to claim your reward, alright? Just do that.
Slow down. Oh my god, that bird.
Sorry, Loda, please say something. Say something. Say something in the chat. Oh my god. Oh my
Not
god.
again.
The pressure, it's intense. It's so intense. We're gonna re-roll. You're gonna lose your 100 diamond. You have to be there. For this amount of diamond, you have to be there. Like, reach me in the middle, guys. Slow down. Give everyone 100 instead. It's better.
I guess nobody wants 100 diamonds.
Yeah, I guess you don't want it. I guess you don't want a puppy and toys and 100 diamond.
Yeah.
Let's do it again. Alright, is Ryan Clark here? Not yet. He doesn't seem there.
Oh my god, the chat is just the most active I've ever seen it.
What? What?
No! This is unacceptable.
What? What about you?
I don't know.
I
don't know. Spin it again.
Hey,
So
he's here!
rigged.
He's here! He's here! Flo, that was actually here! I saw
He's
it!
here?
Yeah, I saw him, man!
Speak again.
Actually, hang on. If he's here, I'm gonna actually give it to him, but still gonna make another
Speak.
one.
Speak.
He was there! I saw
Or
you!
forfeit your diamonds.
I freaking saw you! Come on, say something! Know that! I saw your face! There we go! Ah!
He actually...
That's insane. Okay, I'm gonna at least give it this one to you. But since you weren't there for the first 50 seconds, I'm still gonna do another giveaway, alright? So technically, not gonna happen every time, guys. But I don't want to be a jerk, so I'm gonna respin again. Go!
Special case.
It's right up, by the way. So not, right? Giraffe is our winner. Please show yourself in the chat if you want to be a winner, my friend. Wooden giraffe. Show yourself if you want those 100 diamonds. Oh, yes! Yes! There we go, wooden giraffe, the code is sent, it's yours. That was an amazing outro, loved it.
Dude, that was intense.
That was intense, 100 diamond twice. We won't do that every time, guys. We won't, but it was our pleasure. Okay, so I think it's time to wrap this up. I don't think that Ryan Clark is here. I think that he's not streaming yet. He might not be streaming today. Or X, Y, and Z.
No, I don't.
So we're gonna push him. I think Quasi is there though. So if Quasi is there, he's another awesome dude. He has a very cool host game actually, like a Pokemon game when we host. So we're gonna punch him in the face. He's another awesome game dev. Really like him. Met him in person. Me and Kojak met him in person at TwitchCon. Probably will do again on next TwitchCon.
I'm looking forward to it.
Because guys, by the way, I think that the tickets are available now. I think they're available for everyone. So if you guys want to see us, I'll be there. Larkland will be there. Kojak will be there, and also Mike, the second cat, the gray cat, will be there as well. So if you want to meet us over there, we'll be there. So stick around, guys, if you want to punch another dev in the face. We're gonna host Mr. Quasi and give him a nice warm punch right in the face.
Get ready, guys. Get ready for the raid.
Alright, so thank you very much, guys. You guys are the best. Especially you. Goodbye.